Lego Batman proved to be one heck of a funny film and was a thrill to both die-hard Batman fans as well as those who love Lego's unique sense of humor. But why stop with Batman?
You wanna get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
There are certainly a few Marvel heroes out there who'd like their shot at the bricks, and we have our candidates here.
Yep, I think we're cool with that.
But before we list them off, be sure to click that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things CBR.
What is the password?
Iron Man sucks.
Thank you.
Iron Man. I am Iron Man. Or rather, I am Block Man? What's better than a genius billionaire playboy philanthropist donning an iron suit to save the day? A Lego version of that same character who is even more over the top and narcissistic than on paper or the big screen. Iron Man Lego would likely have to retell the origins of Tony Stark and Iron Man just to get the best story possible, but instead of a political commentary embedded in a fun superhero movie, Lego Tony should totally embrace the wild and wacky nature of the character. We're talking about Iron Man butlers running around the house, parades in his honor, that sort of thing.
I'm the best.
Tony's typically been an egomaniac, so the Lego movie can definitely work with that angle and crank the volume up to 11 for comedic effect. Tony would no doubt have a character arc that would see him become more of a hero, but to see him go from spoiled rich man child to a hero, that would be a great tale. Plus, fans can see a version of the Mandarin that's more in line with the comic book material than what was presented in Iron Man 3.
Oh no, finish your tweet. That's fine. Just give us a second. Yeah. There you go, hashtag it.
Deadpool. You might be wondering, just how does Deadpool of all people warrant a Lego movie?
I know, right?
He's a foul-mouthed, trigger-happy anti-hero, complete with his own R-rated movies. Definitely not the kind of material you'd want to take the kids out to see. That being said, there's so much potential for a Deadpool movie. Case in point, the video game Lego Marvel Superheroes. Deadpool actually features in this game, yet the final product is rated E10, appropriate for kids 10 and up. So how do they get a character like Deadpool to still be awesome under that child-friendly mandate? You make him know he's in a Lego movie. Having Deadpool be completely aware he's turned into a brick toy offers a world of fresh and hysterical writing opportunities.
Besides, nobody's getting hurt.
Plus, we'd get to see him interact and possibly insult other Lego Marvel heroes that might be sharing the universe with him. Unlike the MCU or the Fox universe, Lego properties can intersect with each other. That's why in the Lego movie in 2014, we got DC characters interacting with the likes of Star Wars and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Plus, seeing Deadpool grumble about behaving would also be a treat to watch as he continues to mock his fellow heroes.
Hey guys, you ever seen that really old movie? Empire Strikes Back?
Jesus, Tony, how old is this guy?
I don't know, I didn't carbon date him. He's on the young side.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man has been on a roll lately. First debuting in Captain America Civil War in the MCU, the web-slinger went on to have his own super successful solo film Homecoming recently, and his fans clamoring for more Spidey action.
Thanks!
With his famous one-liners and all-around light-hearted storytelling, Spider-Man would be perfect to see swinging around a Lego version of New York City. In a live-action film, having too many villains has proven to be a bit of a problem for Spider-Man.
Where do all these guys come from?
But a Lego movie may be able to rectify that curse. The Rogues Gallery can be put to good use here, and multiple wacky villains can share the screen together as they attempt to stop Spider-Man. It's no secret that a Sinister Six film was planned before Sony and Marvel decided to share the rights to Spider-Man, so why not have Spider-Man take on the Sinister Six in Lego form? That way, fans would get villains such as Dr. Octopus, Mysterio, Vulture, Kraven the Hunter, Sandman, and Electro working together on the big screen.
Anyone have a pencil so I can scribble that one down?
Plus, all those personalities clashing in Lego format would definitely warrant a few laughs, which we're more than okay with.
Hey fellas.
Black Widow. Well, if Marvel won't give Black Widow her own movie, then perhaps the Lego movie should, eh? Fans have been asking to see Romanov fight crime in her own standalone film for years now, yet Marvel seems determined to not let the former assassin shine on her own.
I wouldn't stress about it.
Having her appear in a Lego movie would offer the writers plenty of opportunity to express what it's like to finally be alone, yet also realizing that she's not really the lone wolf kind of character anymore. One possible character arc for a Black Widow movie, aside from a pre-S.H.I.E.L.D. character arc, would have Romanov leave the Avengers and S.H.I.E.L.D. and decide to work on her own. Perhaps all the infighting and earth-shattering events was too much for her, so she'd leave to do her own thing and discover who she is. Along the way, she'd meet new ruffians, new friends, and embark on a quest of self-discovery, all while kicking all the brick possible. Her story would definitely be funny, but also have the potential to have the most heartfelt story of all the heroes on this list. The question now remains if fans would want to see Black Widow's big screen solo debut as a brick, or would they wait out to see if Marvel caves? What do you think?
Companion,
What were you retrieving? You're an imbecile.
Guardians of the Galaxy. How could we not? A ragtag team of space misfits who work together to save the galaxy from certain doom while listening to awesome music from the 70s? Just add Lego and you have the recipe for quite the funny adventure.
Yes!
Guardians were honestly on no one's radar a few years ago, but their big screen debut put them on the map in a big way.
Finally.
The combination of space wonder, lovable characters, and great humor proved to be quite refreshing. The already cartoony characters would be right at home as Lego versions.
What?
The main drive for a Lego Guardians movie would have to be the humor. The expectations for it to crank out the laughs would be high, but it can tell jokes that the live-action films couldn't, whether they're meta references or great visual comedy that ties directly to the Lego world.
Metaphors are gonna go over his head.
Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast. I would catch it.
Here, the characters can really dive into the humor as they fight yet again to save the day from certain evil. We know he's gonna be the main drive in the upcoming Avengers Infinity War film, but we'd love to see a cartoony and less menacing version of Thanos take Lego form.
And I'd like to know how Loki used it to turn two of the sharpest men I know into his personal flying monkeys.
Monkeys? I do not understand.
I do.
I understood that reference.
Captain America. A Boy Scout to some, a total beast to others. There's no doubt that Captain America has gone from no one's favorite character in the MCU to being just about everyone's. While he didn't make that much of an impression in Avengers 1 or his first solo film,
Come on.
Winter Soldier and Civil War stepped it up so much that fans are now rooting for Cap in ways we didn't think possible 5 years ago. With his newfound success and popularity on the big screen, having Cap take on bricks would definitely be a fun alternative. While Steve Rogers fights the remnants of Hydra and other political factions on the big screen, his blocked counterpart doesn't have to be as serious as Chris Evans' portrayal. In the Lego movie, bricked citizens find themselves in dangers from literally every other Lego bad guy out there, seeking world domination, dinosaurs and pirates included, and Lego Cap will find a way to unite the people of the Lego world behind him and prevent the villainous takeover. Seriously, this stuff writes itself. Plus, thanks to the partnership with Disney, we'd get the chance to see Cap team up with characters like Indiana Jones just to spice things up a bit. Sounds like an adventure in the making that's totally different than what we're used to.
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
X-Men. The X-Men films helped launch comic book movies as we know it, so it's fitting that they should be on this list. Some of the most famous and beloved superheroes of all time were once X-Men after all. Characters like Cyclops, Professor X, Wolverine, Jean Grey, and others were all part of the X-Men, so having a great list of characters to pull from would definitely result in one funny and unexpected film.
Sorry? You call that a landing?
X-Men are used to tackling themes like prejudice and acceptance, and while those themes should definitely be part of the tale, the Lego movie should definitely have fun with the theme and poke fun at the 21st century politics and issues with their platform, without getting too into it, that is. The film would also allow for a vast variety of powers to be shown off in Lego form. Count us in for blocky versions of Cyclops' laser beams and Wolverine's claws.
The Fantastic Four. Cool.
No, wait! Where are you going?
I'm gonna go talk to him.
No, we should think this through.
That's great. Brainstorm.
Fantastic Four. We all know that the previous Fantastic Four movie kinda missed the mark. Kinda.
Gotta say, it's fantastic.
So while we await that film's sequel, which will hopefully learn from the mistakes of the reboot, film execs should definitely take the time to make a Fantastic Four film that's in the spirit of the early Stan Lee and Jack Kirby comic book runs. There's something about the Fantastic Four that just screams campy fun. They're kinda silly, and if you think about it, not really as grim or troubled as some of the other heroes on this list, so turning that fun vibe that the characters often evoke into a Lego-themed movie definitely sounds like the perfect combination.
Where are your ears?
It could be funny, cheesy, slapstick, all at the same time. No need for the doom and gloom of the 21st century. Lego Fantastic Four can bring us to a place of nostalgia, giving us a blocky film that would be in line with the comic's original vibe. Who knows, maybe this would be the perfect time to give us a Lego Stan Lee cameo. We wouldn't object to that. While the Fantastic Four block together, they would naturally have to face off against their nemesis Dr. Doom, who would definitely want to turn the world into melted Lego bits or something maniacal like that.
Oh, I'm not dead. I'm just mad!
Planet Hulk. It was revealed recently by Bruce Banner actor Mark Ruffalo that the chances of seeing a solo Hulk movie are basically slim to none, which is a shame because fans have been hoping for another redemption film for the giant green rage monster. But where the MCU might be excluding him from his own solo adventures, LEGO can definitely go the distance and make it happen. While the elements of Planet Hulk will be making their way into the upcoming Thor Ragnarok, the insanely popular comic book line will still largely remain a thing of comic book lore. Taking such story arc and turning it onto its head in LEGO form would definitely be a treat to both LEGO fans and Hulk fans. CBR even called the comic book plot line a modern classic, so there's definitely material to pull from. Seeing all the blocky action combined with the whole gladiator angle would prove quite humorous if done right. Hulk is so good at smashing things, yet he's always been told not to do it. All of a sudden, he's in a situation where smashing is not only encouraged, but required. Combine that with the fact that everything is made up of bricks and you have the making of many clever and witty moments courtesy of some genius writers.
Run back home, little princess.
Dad.
Neck?
Thor. It makes sense with all the hype surrounding Thor Ragnarok that a LEGO iteration of the Thunder God would be in order. Based on the two trailers that are out presently, it looks like the third Asgardian movie will be doubling down on the humor, which would be perfect segue into the world of LEGO. Out of all the mainstream Marvel heroes, Thor is certainly the most out there. He's literally based off a mythological deity, and he thinks our world is quite strange. He wears a cape not because it's part of some fun superhero costume, but because it's how they roll in Asgard. No capes? Then you're just weird. A LEGO-themed Asgardian movie could totally play on these tropes of fantasy and superheroes, offering potentially one of the funniest LEGO experiences to date. To keep it light, a LEGO-themed story would ideally work with the early days of Thor's powers, since LEGO plays fast and loose with established canon sometimes. Perhaps the LEGO movie can tell us a different version of how Thor came out in the procession of his mighty hammer Mjolnir. Would definitely be a fun adventure full of thrills, laughs, and companions.
I like it.
I know, it's great, right?
Another!
Well, there you have it, folks. Which Marvel hero do you think should get their own film? Which was your favorite and which one are you dying to see? Are there any who weren't on this list that should warrant their own film? Let us know in the comments below and be sure to like this video and share it with all your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to get more awesome videos like this one added to your playlist daily. Thanks for watching.